Just getting situated here, gang. How's everybody doing today? Nothing like when an 11 o'clock doctor's appointment turns into a almost 4-hour session. Alright, couple of things here. Pop out YouTube chat because it doesn't show on OBS for some reason. Look at my camera. There we go, that's not bad. Beard's a little scraggly, but you know what? You take what you get. Get what you... Oh, doesn't matter. Alright. We're going to do this as a YouTube video as well. Means I need to come in here, make sure there. Yes. Turn on the camera. There we go. Greetings, everyone, and welcome to Manor Lords. Alright, we are going to start a new game here. Done some playing around with it, even posted a couple of videos. And some live stream. But we're going to start with some suggestions here right off the bat. Actually, let's go ahead and change our name, even though Ditz is pretty good. Dietz. I think as many years as I've messed around with the keyboard, I could just do it without looking. But you know, that takes... I'm gonna work on that. Alright. Video day. I'll pick this one. Bearded bald guy. Sounds appropriate. Now, here's my suggestion. Let me get a drink. There is currently a bug if your village gets raided. And they come with a lot of raiders. 72 raiders come down. And sometimes you're maybe 2 years into your village. I will usually generally have maybe a total of 17 troops by the time I get raided. You know, which isn't bad. You know, you lose a raid or whatever else. But the problem is there's a bug that kind of comes along with it. So I don't know if it's the fact that your troops get killed or after your troops get killed and then they come into the village and burn down all the houses and kill some people. It may be a combination of them both. And it seems to only happen with the raids. Now, I do have a video up, and I'll tell you anyway what it is that you get a cold debuff and a homeless debuff, even if you rebuild the burbages. What they call them? The houses. Anyway, you rebuild the houses. However, if once you rebuild the houses and they don't move in, if you destroy the church, destroy every home that doesn't have anyone in it, and then build them back, they will fill back up again. But the cold debuff that stays on them while they're crying in the church, you know, yard next to the graves, it doesn't seem to ever go away. And no matter what you wind up doing with it. So, to keep that from happening, until they fix it at least, I suggest just hitting raider frequency to none. Because it's the raid every single time. The bandits don't come across unless you try to come up to them. The other guy's troops that's off the map that you're playing against, really, those troops don't come and get you. The only battle you do is with bandit camps and things like that, which is fine. I wish I could keep the raider frequency, but there's just too much in the way of bugs to mess with it right now. I know it's early access. They're going to fix it. I'm sure they know of it because there's been a lot of people talking about it. But yeah, if you want more explanation than that, check out my video I did yesterday. Kind of brings you up to speed on what that bug and cold debuff is. So, with that said, let us move to... Yeah, and if you click on the picture, you're going to have to do that. So, no raider frequency. But everything else stays the same. And begin. Steam really wants me to know that I have friends playing other games. They really want me to know this. Got it. Alright. So let's pause right off the bat here and see what we're working with. We got a large deposit of, rich deposit of berries and iron. That's good. Okay, animals, clay, stone, good, good. Let's take a look at, you hit construction hammer, and then do emery. Not great, but not terrible. Over on this side, close to the edge of the map, we do have some room to plant maybe some wheat. Flax looks terrible. Barley. Rye. Rye can come about later. You have to unlock that, though. Where do you unlock that at? That is... cultivation of rye. I'd really want to do this on a map that really is good for farming. We might take over a territory that is. Matter of fact, that is the plan. This berry one is great. It was kind of this area. But we do have a large iron deposit. We're going to be exporting. I think we'll take this. And maybe... get us a passive income of meat. We have a rich berry thing already. You only get 6 points, so 1, and then 2, 3, 4. That helps you make helmets, armor making, plate armor. I don't think we need to get up to mail and master armor making. So we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Get the trade down to maximum of 25. No, actually, you know what? We probably skip that because we're going to be exporting a lot of this stuff. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go 5. You go 6 here with the berries. These were available. I might stroll down into this one to see what that is to keep up with the mining, but maybe start off with these two and then roll into the mining aspect of it, and then finish it up with the sheep to get the wool, and that way we can trade clothes as well. I think that may be the way to go with this. All right, let us begin. We're starting camp again, all the way up here. And our planting area is really close to our berries as well. I don't particularly care for that. Get a road going up through here. We're close to the berries. We can get a hunter's camp, probably really close, maybe Yeah, we can get one in there, I think. Get one right inside there. Alright. Which means our village is probably going to start out... We just start right here at this little hump and work our way through. Something like that. And we'll start with wood down this way. Alright. We have a plan. Let us begin. Alright, so we want to get logging camp up first. We're going to put that down. Turn that around a little bit. Oh, hello. Snap into the road. Just do what I want. Thank you. Put that right up in there. That. Connect this road to it. Go ahead and assign to some. Oh, we gotta build that first. We're on pause. Take it off pause. Firewood's gonna be next. I'm gonna put that on the opposite side here. There we go. This down. Good. Next we're gonna need start on these berries. We already did a little thing for that, so in the gathering, forger's hut, that is going to go right there. And Hunter's Lodge, we're not gonna have enough people for that just yet. I like how it, if it highlights the red area, I believe it's cutting into the amount of wildlife that's there. So I'm gonna put it just off the let's see if that messes with it. Let me know it's in range of that. Maybe that's what you need to do. Alright, what else we got going here? I think that is enough to start. Let's crank up the speed here a little bit. Get going. We are going to edit the video down a little bit just so you don't see a lot of the pauses and breaks in here, because this really does take a while in some of these. Where's our nearest bandit camp? Do we have one yet? No, it's over. We're not going to start on the iron just yet. Got it. Claim other regions. Now that we've got the woodcutter in place, we did put somebody in there, right? Oh, we're still building it. Good night. Crank this all the way up. See if we can't get them going here. I generally don't write them back. I just hit end conversation. You can threaten them, you can do all kinds of things, but okay. One goes in there. They haven't done that yet. Have they done? They've done the hunting. They have not done that one yet. I think berries are going to be more important, so why don't we go ahead and slap as soon as we get the firewood done. Actually, they're going to go do that next anyway, so it doesn't matter. Firewood, definitely get somebody. Gotta keep the fuel up, gotta keep the food up. And that's what this little barrel right here is. It tells you how many months supply of each that you have. We currently have 3 months of food, but no fuel. And the fortress hut is done. Somebody goes directly in there. Over here you have the families. Anything in this thing are your builders. Most of the time, probably going to keep it at 1. This is your living space. They're working on all of this to give you more information in here. That's your approval. You got a little bit of money to start, and again, the number of months you have of your main commodities. Alright. So we will slap somebody in the hunter camp until I realize what I'm missing and why I have that extra person. I am going to also get where we put our market here. So if this is where our houses are going to start, don't really want them. Maybe I'll put the market down here a little bit. May not be a bad idea. Kind of do something like this. Yeah, a little bit further. We'll slap a market in here, just so they can start setting up for firewood and everything else. I think market, yeah, it's under here. Got it. It's not going to be too big to start with. We're just going to try to do something like this. 27, 25. That'll work perfect there. No reason to get fancy. Got it. And then right across from it, we're going to go in here and we're going to put storehouse and a granary. These, yep. Once we have planks, I think it is, we'll upgrade to this. Yeah, we need 2 planks for that. But we're going to get caught up on wood and fuel here before we do anything. You're working away. Important thing to remember here on the logging camps down here. Currently, there's no storage in your storage space or granary or any place like that for regular logs. All of it's going to be stored here. So even though you don't have enough people to run them, if you were to put an extra woodcutter, no, logging camp, and like line it up, maybe up against here, right? And then we can connect that with a road. You should be able to use this for... My son just scared the shit out of me, so... You should be able to use this for storage. Eventually you can put somebody else in there or whatever, but you can see how fast they're chopping down trees and stuff. So you really want to kind of get this going for just really storage purposes. You start storing stuff in here. Yeah, right there. Because you can only carry 28 logs in that camp. You know? Yeah. You can't do the same with firewood. Because you can store firewood in your storage house here. Firewood, but here you only get timber 18. If you click on it, log storage 18 to 28, and that's in here. So what's that? 54. 50. Is it 54? No, it's 56, right? I don't know. Florida education at work. So anyway. It's 56. I see how long I had to do that? That's crazy. Yeah, that's what happens, man. Don't get old. Don't get old. Alright, so we got the granary up. We got the storehouse up. Our next two, we're going to bring it now. Now we need the houses. Because right now we're already going to get a homelessness debuff at -4. So, housing is going to be super important here. And we're going to go ahead and start right here. And give them nice long plots. No. And you want 4 kind of right off the bat. Actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and make that 5, 6. Currently have 10 for one reason or another, that'll become 13, 14 or something there by the time these get built. I guess family comes to stay with them. So you have the one settler here, and then once they settle in, you'll see that their family joins them, and it'll be 2 more. It's 3 per house. So there you go with that. I really dry mouth. All right. What else do we have going here? We're gonna want to work on the aesthetics here. We got a lot of stuff going here. Man, we're just farming those guys right out. So in the logging camp, if you look down into here, you can set your hunting limit. So you'd never want it to go... I have this never wanting to go below 10. So we've already hunted our maximum amount, which is why we're going to go for this trap one right here. And then, boy, it'd be nice to kind of... I don't know, we'll think about it. It'd be nice to get double meat for harvesting. And just have this place work off harvesting and then opening up a farming area in our next one. Which area would that be? Might be over here. Yeah. This is the one that we're going to want. Oops, sorry. And this area is Waldbrand. So we need to kind of move on that. Maybe march some bandit camps early. Otherwise, that is one of the ones that the Baron von... What is his name? Adelbolt von Barenut. Anyway, old Voldy here. I don't know why I called him Voldy, but you know what? I'm going to stick with it because I like it. Alright. What else can we do here? Logging camp. Good. Storage here. Yep. We got some storage for logs. So if you ever get to the point where, you know, your logging camps don't seem to be getting you any logs, it's simply because there's not storage elsewhere for it. Now, eventually, I'm going to guess that under this section, there's going to wind up being a logging storage of some kind. I don't think they'll combine it with the regular storehouse. So, that way you don't have to build multiple logging camps like this. But for the cost of two timber, you can get yourself an extra 28 slots, and they'll keep going. Well, we got one. Not building them in the right order, but that's okay. Berry stolen by bandits. Sons of bulbuses.
Splendid work on the roof, good sirs.
Yep, see that family members join one of the settlers. So now there should be 3 people in here. Well, this one... 3's already joined. How about this one? We'll wait for it to get done. There we go, people. They were already here. I guess they're together, and going to be a family member that joins them, because there's generally 3. Oh, I already told him that is the one family member.
Who approved this construction plan? A blind man or a fool? Or perhaps a blind fool?
Easy on the construction, dude. There we go. Family members join settlers. Yep, so they move in after you build it. You can see up here we're up to 14. And this will give us enough. One person will move in here and their family will move in with them. And this will be extra.
Come on, laddie, come on.
Because right now you still have homelessness. Down to 36 approval. Every time you get a warning, it takes you down to normal speed also. So anytime you hear that boop boop, whatever the sound is, check your speed, because it'll reset you to normal speed. We're up to 15 months here, 20 months of food, 15 months of fuel. That is mainly because of our berries. There we go. We got us a point. And I think we're honestly going to go right off the bat. Okay, on firewood. I really want to see what this does. So I'm going to take it. It could be a mistake, but I'm going to try it. Telling us we can form a militia, you automatically come with 20 large shields and 20 spears. So you can field a army of 20 militia. And that's going to be these guys right here. The spear. Got it. You see we got 10 of 36. That goes off your population. We only have 20 spears and 20 large shields. So unless we trade and bring some in, which is going to be really expensive, you're only going to get about 20. But that's plenty for the bandit camps. Alright, let's start getting these guys up here. Wish they would build this one already. We'll start over here. This one's going to specialize in vegetables because they got a bigger block. This one's a little on the smaller side. We'll go chickens. And I think that's going to be all the money we have. Yes. Can't afford anything until we fill these coffers. See, we're up to 15 population. But only one family still assigned to build. And that's because when you assign someone, say, to the hunting camp or the granary or anything like that, it's the family, so it's 3 people working that. Usually one will build a stall here, food stall, and a firewood stall here in the market. That way people can get them, and the other ones are transporting and doing the work. So, yeah. And now I remember what I forgot. It's the forester. Yep. We need more families. Yep, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and build a forester. I'm going to put it right there. How we doing on timber? 40 timber, no planks, 10 stone. This is taking forever because we apparently got another alert and knocked us back to regular time. Look here, we have 31 meat, 62 berries. Doing good on the meat. Maybe that helped out a little bit. Taking the meat perk. Or the hunting perk. Good. Alright. These are all cleared out, but as you can see, all the supplies are still here on the ground. They will degrade over time. The hitching post can definitely move. Makes sense to be over here somewhere. Well, we're going to put it right maybe here. That'll work. We're going to go ahead and make that a highest priority. So, because if you don't have a hitching post, you're 1 ox, which is... Where's my ox? Where are you? Probably over here by the logging camps I'm going to get. There. Fritz! Yeah, Fritz is our ox. And Fritz will... I don't care if I forgot a friend. Steve's going crazy. It's alerted me that the same friend is playing the same game at least 20 times now.
Don't forget to check the level of the foundation.
And once we get about 17, 18 people, still won't have anyone that moved into this one. Okay, they got the hitching post done. But we need to put people into here, so I'm going to need one for here, one for the granary. Otherwise, they won't. They go around and pick stuff up. And then, like this stuff here, hanging out in the open. They collect the meat from the hunting camp. They'll collect the wood from here, and they'll move it around. We also want someone who's guiding the ox, so we need one for there. So that's 1, 2, 3 families we need right off the bat. And 4 for the forester camp over here. Forester's hut. So, need to build some more burbages. Here we go. Breaking into any materials here. That looks good. This is just the outer edge of what we're doing. Let's go ahead and... We got 12 months of food and fuel. We'll get another one going here. That's actually probably good, right there. Eat timber, bam. You see the homeless debuff is finally worn off. We got up to plus 11, so it took us a little longer to get the houses in there than I would have liked. But we are up from a 37 to a 44, so we are moving. And Bandits just stole 9 meat. How many people we put our militia now? Still only 10. Okay, this is getting ridiculous. It's Steam. How do I turn this off? Friend notifications. Friends. I have no idea. Okay. Well, I guess I just have to put up with it. Keeps covering up my speed things when I want to look down here at what speed I'm going at. Every time it gives me a notification. Little things, huh? This road needs to bend out here now that I can get it. Might be a good place for the church and for the manor. We won't be breaking through the trees this way because we don't want to disrupt the berries. Can build a little bit out here and here. We already know that this area here, if we want to grow wheat, we could probably do a little bit there. But I think we're trying to stick with the foraging as long as we can here. And then maybe break into that other area and make farms there. Now, I believe you can trade between the settlements. I haven't done it yet. But there is... No. The pack station. Use this building to set up a barter connection, allowing you to send and receive goods between this and another region in your command. So, not too bad. And I like building into trees here as well because kind of, you know, you save some trees in between in the yards if they don't get knocked down, so that way it kind of looks a little bit more realistic. Not exactly breaking any records here on people moving in. Also, I see people rushing to get their houses to level 2 as quickly as they can. You know, if you're rushing like a military style and you want somebody to make bows and stuff like that for you, that's a smart idea. But now that we have raiding turned off, we're just up against bandit camps. I'm not going to rush that because once you do, you have to be sure about your food supply and your fuel supply. Because if they don't get what they need, so they're down here, they have what they need for the next tier of housing. So you fill this in. All we need really now is somebody to work on the leather goods, and we can move them up. And you can build things over here in this area. However, if you lose, like if you start losing some of your meat or the berries, or one of them runs out, like in the winter, berries are going to run out. And one of these diamonds will go away, and then you'll have a thumbs down debuff down here, and your approval will stop dropping. If your approval's not above 50%, you're not getting people to move in. So, and if it gets low enough, I imagine they leave. I haven't had it happen to me yet. Oh, maybe if I click on that, maybe. Again, I got a notification that same friend is playing the same game. Has it ever happened to anyone? Leave it in the comments below if they have, if you don't mind. Alright, how we doing? Okay. Get our approval level up. I'd say I'd put in a tannery so that we can get people up and give people cloaks and stuff. The fact of the matter is, I don't have the people to fill it. I'm already running out of wood over here because I don't have... I have 45 timber, that will be fine. This forester hut running. And I'm on pause. How do I get to pause? There we go. Sure, I did it myself on that one. Just want to make sure we have plenty for everybody to move into. We're not dropping on our stocks here. That's all of our... Nope, got one more extra house. 48%. 50 people will start moving in. And again, we're going to fill storehouse, greenery, hitching post. Actually, we'll probably do forester hut and then do those three. Because it really does help move things along if you got somebody on each of these locations. Not to mention the fact that they open up another marketplace in here as well. Alright, so that's telling me that the seasonal resources, as it gets closer to winter, this deposit will start shrinking and we'll run out of berries. But currently we have 92 berries, 14 meat, 1 egg. And that's from the eggs from in here. No vegetables, of course, yet. Probably get about a year to get that going. Going 26 hides, so we could definitely open up a weaver. No, a tannery. And they'll do leather. And they count that as a clothing good. So they can make like cloaks and things like that. And 5 of those hides are gone because of bandits. I'm gonna wait until we get up to 17 in here. And then we're gonna go bandit hunting. Alright, we're at 50%. Oh, 51%, I guess, is the... Once your thumbs up over here, approval goes to green. Should do here in just a minute. There we go. Green. And then we might get somebody moving in. We have... 1, and I believe this is... Yeah. 2, 3, 4, 5... available houses. You know, it occurs to me that I never checked to make sure everything's running correctly. Yep, things running good. Alright, back down to 50%. We lost 1%. Back up to 51. I want to stay in the green.
Why do I have to carry this alone?
They like to complain a lot if you get in here. Listen to them. Nope. Nothing there. Alright, families. Come on in. Come join. And we're down to 48. There's a malfunction over here. Might be that bandit camp. I don't know.
Prison landing blessing.
Kind of a wait and see at this point. We were up to 53 and then we dropped down to 48 again, so I don't know what's, yeah, it might be bandits. Look at that. 4 more meat stolen.
Whoa, this is heavier than it looks.
You can pretty much be assured that, I'm looking at this bandit camp here, coming close to it, you'll see them all around here. See, I just got that notification of bandit camp sighted. That brought me once again back down to, hey, look, I have a friend playing Guilty Gear Strive. Need to know that. Alright. But you can bet there's at least 16 in here. So going in with 10, with just spears and large shields, not going to be a fight in our favor. So we got to just kind of wait for us to get more people in. 55% now. Still only 1 family on construction. So we just wait and see. Oh, and there you go. See, another ruler's army has come into the area, so it took too long for us to get our population up. Excuse me. Let's see if we can find the other ruler's army coming in. Here they are. They're over here. You can see they've got tons of troops. And they are going to move on this bandit camp. We want... This is the area with all the good... Yeah, that's good fertility. Actually, this isn't bad fertility either. Whoa, there's another bandit camp over here. Yep, we got about the same amount. But they're going to come in and they're going to tackle these bandit camps. A lot of times they'll just leave the camp there with no one in it. If that happens, you can go over to the camp with your troops and then just collect the coin out of the camps. And at least you have some coin in there. But you lose the influence points here that you need to be able to claim land. So it's best that you take your troops out here and clear the camps if you have enough as soon as you can. But now that they're in the region, they're just going to go through and clear them all and gain all that influence on their own and then claim land that you're going to want. And we are struggling to put families in here. Alright, come on. Somebody move in. There's one. Thank goodness. Alright, that's going to go in the enforcers. Do them all a favor and right like this. Kind of gritty, but at least they've got the option to walk down this way instead of all the way over here and then back across. Does kind of matter in this game. $55% again. Come on, more families. Need 3 more. We have 4 more houses. Enemy units has been spotted. Okay, what's going on there? I guess they came out of their camp. Yeah, they can see. They come out of their camp. There's exactly 16. This is just an overwhelming force to bring. And I found if you keep watching this and watch them destroy that, then they go and clear that camp. Sometimes if you don't watch them, they won't clear that camp and you can go collect the money. But honestly, we would want to be taking out those bandit camps on our own and collecting the reward. Right now we can only field 11. And 11 of us against 16 bandits, not going to be a good time. Even if you put yourself on defensive. So once we get there, we'll get there. But the minute you claim land that he's claimed, what'll happen is he'll just say, okay, fine, and send his troops over here, which we don't want. Because we don't have nearly that many troops to defend that gaggle of troops that he just sent in there for 16 bandits. Yep, and he's claiming this one. Went directly to our left or right regarding our neighbor over here. This is kind of the one that we want. The fertile land, it's got berries. This would be a really good one to pick up. Nice place for a settlement. Already got some infrastructure in here with the mill and the granary. Really want to kind of get this one. Yeah. Looks like we may have got... No, there's another iron over here. But we got lucky here. We picked up iron, so that's why we're going to go. Hey, we got another family member. Gonna put them on the hitching post. Anyway, that's why we're going to go armament and trade for our main city here. Because there is a perk in here. Right here, deep mining. Enables to extend the building's resources indefinitely when placed over a rich deposit. So Indefinite iron. Food and everything keeps looking as good as it is. We might skip even the farm thing and the sheep. Save that for the fertile land. 11 months, the holdup seems to be fuel. I'm not willing to put in another firewood camp yet, so I mean, heck, they're right here next to the storage and everything, so I don't know what goes on with that. The forester's interesting. And they're supposed to replant the trees. Now you can select an area that you want them to work in. However, I found that if you do this, like if I were to do, you can hold control, you make that bigger or smaller, just a little bit bigger, and did this. I don't usually see a difference. I don't see them walking around here planting like you would if you just leave it alone sometimes. So I think that's something also that they're going to be working on. Just kind of fix that whole thing. Once again, we're back up to normal, back down to normal speed. Speed things up.
Summer's coming soon. Soon.
Yep, another ruler's army was sighted. They're just walking around from bandit camp to bandit camp. And with that notification that the another army was sighted, we're back down to normal speed. So they're going to have to work on that a little bit. I wonder if there's an option. You know what? Let's investigate that together. Gameplay. Is there pop-up tutorials? I'll leave those on for now. Reaction when enemy is spotted. Slow down. Oh. Yeah. I can pause it myself and look where they are. Cosmetic day-night cycle? On or off? Haven't messed around with that yet. But you know what? It being dark probably is not... you know what? Let's just look. We'll just put it on. Allow assignment to multiple control groups. Not a positive what that one is. Continue. Keep it on 4 times speed. %. Hopefully we'll get some families rolling in here. If they picked up that bandit camp out here. Yep, see, they just left it. We can go over there and pick up some gold. They're marching down to... They're actually off the map at this point. Looks like they only left the one bandit camp for us to collect from. That'll be enough to upgrade some of our houses. So you know what? We're going to go ahead and form up the militia. Now, I'm not positive a ton about how all this works, but I'm pretty sure when you do this, you're going to pull people away from their working areas. I'm not positive. Hopefully it takes the people that aren't doing the job, but we shall see. And we're going to have them rally. They're probably right here. Got it. Right here. You have to rally them in your own place. Now, when you automatically set it, click on here, they're running. You can see what's happening to their fatigue right now. What their cohesion is and their effectiveness in battle. The more fatigued they are, of course, the less effective they are. But we will switch this in a moment. There. Once you take off the run, even if they're stopped and you leave on a run, it takes a while for it to come back up as far as the fatigue and everything goes. So we're going to leave it at that just in case, and we are going to just march over here the rest of the way. Actually, if we kind of come in, we can do that and do that. Then we'll get a notification when they reach there. Okay, still only one extra family. It's a nice chill game, you know, if you want to listen to some music or, I don't know, audiobook, anything like that while you're just chilling out playing a game. It's a nice one to do that too. Yeah, we're doing over here. Where's our army? Yep, getting close. The false baron. Baldy. Has claimed this lands. These lands. This lands. The Florida education go again. Alright, so this mess right here will say that we can either send the resources to the nearest town or to the nearest treasury. The first one I usually send to the town. The reason is you need money to upgrade your houses to do chickens and carrots and things like that. The treasury, if you send the money there, you can use that money to, help purchase territories along with influence and hire mercenaries to fight for you. We're not going to get into that right now, and I've turned raiders off, so we're going to send everything to the town so we can upgrade stuff. These guys now can come back. We're going to bring them back down through here.
Forward!
I'd even run them. No, let's not do that. We can just walk.
March!
And then once they're here, we'll disband them and they'll go back to their families and their homes. 61% approval. We still haven't got but one family to move in. And, yeah, they're not working any wonders over here. Well, maybe some trees are going in. So we have 268 regional wealth now. Let's see what we've got here. This one isn't doing anything. This one isn't doing anything. That's definitely a carrot spot. Chickens? Veggies? Chicken. And this one's chickens. That's a pretty big one for chickens, huh? And do we have enough for these yet? Anybody live in here? No. Oh. Not bad. Let's get them running with something. Chickens or vegetables. Get the eggs going. Just to say we did. Alright, second family's up. We've already put somebody in here, yes. Storehouse next. And the next will be the granary. And then we can go move on to other things. Check my phone real quick, guys, sorry. Nope. Nothing important. Oh, that's they're under construction, putting the chicken coop and all in. And I got it. I got it. Down to 57%. So I'm guessing they have to move out of their homes if you upgrade it. Not. Maybe they're just momentarily homeless. Because once you start upgrading these to, say, level 2, when their house is in the middle of upgrading, you'll get the thumbs down disapproval, seeing that they're not happy with their living space. And I imagine it's because they can't live in their house because it's being upgraded. But it doesn't look like they move into... Well, they might move into other houses because nobody was living there before. Right? And this is the one that the family moved into. That we upgraded, made chickens, carrots. Like maybe chickens. See, I already forgot. Terrible. They'll get old. Anytime now. How do we get back down to here? Let's go. Alright, so they move back in here then? Did they move out of here? No. When did that family move in? That's the warehouse worker. This is unassigned. Transporting. So this has to be our construction crew. And now there's no family living in there. No family in there. Huh. Feel like I got snaked, but maybe not. So we only have 2 houses now. No one in them. Yep. That's about right, because there's we need one person in the granary and we have all these filled. Felt like I missed a family moving in. I remember if we do farms, we want this behind here. Next set of burbages will go in here. We have the market. Probably I'll just put a road around the market just to kind of delineate it. We have carrots, chickens, carrots, chickens, chickens, carrots, carrots. No, just carrots. That's a big yard there. That's a big yard. So, haven't picked anything for that. That could be chickens when they move in. This one we went chickens. This one, warehouse worker. We don't have anything for them. I think it's gonna be vegetables. Vegetables. That way we get some variety in here. 9 vegetables, 4 eggs, 31 meat, 110 berries. Looking decent. Up to 62% approval, even though we don't have people moving in.
I only sell the finest wares in all the land. Step right up and sample.
Up. And disband. They can go back to their families, their homes. Down to 8 months of fuel. Fuel moves a lot faster than that, but I don't know. Hey, got somebody else moved in. Alright, last one going in. Greenery. There we go. Not only will some family members... Oh, no, that family member joined them. Some family members will run this area. Another family member will come in here and open up a marketplace stall. And then the other one will be transporting things as well. So, yeah, it works pretty well. I like the whole family idea once you wrap your head around what's actually going on here and with your population, why your population is bigger than assigned, unassigned. What else do we got going? Not going to start on the iron yet. We need to build more herbages, but I want to see that up a lot more. Boy, are we going to have to open up another fire pit? We might. Put one here. I don't have anybody to work for, but the next family that moves in is going to be a kind of a free family. So you know what? I'm going to put go like this. That out to there. And go ahead and build us another woodcutter lodge. Put that there. And then we don't have to keep that open all the time, but at least let us get a foothold. We've got 22 months of food, but only 7 months of wood. I'd like to see those numbers even up a bit here. Eventually we'll go move on to charcoal for heating, which is more efficient for the houses and you don't need as much. This will work for now, and then we can replace it. If you notice also, in here, there's smell and fire hazard. These are both works in progress. Which also reminds me that the reason people may not be as happy is because I've never put in a well. And drink sewage. There we go. So probably gonna go ahead and put the well. Kind of convenient to everybody. I don't want to put it here because I'm going to put the more burbages here. So I'm going to put it here at the end of the street. Got to put it where the water shows on the ground. Go to the market and get water as well. It's a long way in case there's a fire, so we're just going to go over there. But anyway, smell and fire hazard. Back off to here. I think it's all green. You're not going to see anything change color, but eventually things like the tannery and the charcoal kiln, or whatever, it'll make a difference where they are located because it will have a smell to it. Along this line here, I think we're going to keep all of our industry If we go with, the smithy and things like that, that'll all be located along this road here. Kind of like residential, business, industrial district. And then we'll have the manor and church somewhere. Probably over here, and build more beverages on that side of the road. I think that's a plan. You still have one house here. No one in it. Oh. No, one there it is.
He spat it in my face and tried to carve me a new nipple.
Alright, and this one's definitely going chickens.
Vegetables so fresh, you'll swear they were picked this very morn.
Vegetables growing nicely in the backyard over here. Big one, yeah. And there's our last family. And do we have wood cutters? This one's up? Yep. Go ahead and hit it, and let's catch up.
Berries so plump and juicy.
He should be catching up on firewood now. I'll look real quick. We do a farm, it'll just be right there in that little area. We can actually go here as well, but I think we'll start on this side of the street for new beverages, and we're going to go ahead and put maybe about 3 in. Is that only going to give us 2? With space for extra family. That's 3. That's going to be a house without a backyard, so I guess we'll go 2 where they can put an extra family in. That's with the plus, these little houses with the plus means you can go ahead and build another plot and another family can move into the same land as this family. Actually, I wanted to go ahead and do 2 more. Right there. I think we're catching up on fuel here now. How are we looking on timber? 54 planks. Good. As we get further along, we'll have to put maybe another couple of these logging camps just for storage. And this forester hut really needs to... I guess there's little trees around it. I guess that's... I don't know. I don't know. Have to see. Eventually I'll extend this road going along here, but I don't want to do that until we get the other burbages in. Simply, you know, it tends to kind of do funky things when up against the road, as you can see over here. So we'll just do that, and then once all this is filled, we'll go ahead and go with that. But once we do have enough houses built, we're going to get another point, and I think the next point is going to go ahead and go, starting us down this line to deep mining, so we can get the iron mine on track. 1, I'm going to go 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't know if we're going to pick. We already have a rich berry deposit. I'm probably not going to pick that up. So we can probably roll into maybe this. We're not going to get to that because we're going to need these two for sure. Or at least this one. You can't get this one without that one, so. Yep. Maybe we'll speed it up a little bit more. Gonna come out, watch these houses be built. Actually, we might come down here. Can we get an angle here? Good angle. Actually, you know what we can do? Run around here. Watch them being built for ourselves. I imagine the avatar here will change eventually. Although I think the red cap and the Santa Claus look here may. Let me see your face, dude. May stay just because everybody kind of used to it by now. We'll see. Good morning. We'll fill up with the water. Water. Already past the. Oh, it's still. It hasn't been built yet. Where is our one builder? And what are they doing? We have logs delivered for these. We're working on those. I didn't build anything else, right? Making sure. There's Fritz, our ox. Food stalls. Renting camp. Yeah. Where's my builder? Don't tell me my builder's name's Max. And for that joke, guys, go to see my series, my playthrough of Pumping Simulator. Where's the gas pumping simulator? Wow, I don't remember. It's been a while now. I think it's Pumping Simulator. Yeah, let's go search for a builder here. Can't click to him. The way you can find it is just going in through here. That's a firewood cutter. Granary worker. Warehouse worker. Wood cutter. Fire cutter. Forger. Hunter. Another forester. Ox handler. What you talking about, Willis? Warehouse. Granary. Fire cutter. Firewood cutter. Unassigned going home. Waiting. This is our family that's supposed to be our construction right now. Where are they at? Give me Help subjects, okay. I have no other building projects going on. Where have they drifted off to? Oh, looks like something. Well, I think this just means that the supplies have been delivered. What have I... A woodcutter? Yeah, that place is built already. Let's get the well on going. Where is a daggum builder? Hmm. Hells, what are you gonna do? Got a hammer in your hand. Are you my builder? What were you doing in your house with all this to go on? Maxine. Yeah, Maxine. You got 3 people in your house. Why are you the only one doing this? Hammer in hand. They got hammers in hand. You guys just showed up in time for the work to be done. Yeah. It's done, dude. It's done. Yeah, it's done. There we go. Now you guys are working. I haven't seen that one before. They were in their house just chilling. Hells? Hells. We got 2 ladies wearing the same thing with the same name. It's and Thoman.
Hey, where are the pegs? Oh, there they are.
Whoa, unfortunate name. We won't highlight that. What happens, guys, when you're not in your house and you all work together? Build amazing things, you know? That made me hit highest priority on all these.
Is this smooth enough?
Hell's here is a worker now. Oh yeah, I gotta come join. This guy's always just joining at the last second. Let me put in those last few nails for you. Yeah, I'll get this done. Keep an eye on you, Dits. Deets? Might be Deets. I'll be right back, guys. Alright, what's going on in here? That's better. Not better because my YouTube chat is now going away.
I'll go deaf from all that hammering.
Alright. That's right, this is the one with the extra area.
Is it me?
Alright, done keeping an eye on my lazy builders. We can move on to bigger and better things. Shove them in the tannery and just let them work. Here's the next thing I think I will slap in here. Doesn't put off a smell yet. But you know, as soon as I slap this in, I continue on with this town. All of a sudden. Oh, let's see here.
Is this smooth enough?
Lever, tannery. No. No. Do it here. That happens, we can always just move it. You can pretty much move anything in this game. You just, accept your greenery. Move warehouse? No, can't move the warehouse.
We'll need to lift this beam to the roof.
Can't move regular houses. You can move these for sure. There we go, relocate. Same with the camps and everything else.
We all know what that means.
No reason we couldn't put more cabbages, herbages back in here. That this down. Do this first. Do that. That's better. Do a little something something back there.
Hey, you! No slacking off.
Hey, you need to tell them that. These builders slack off all the time. Get on them. One more? One más? Perfect. How we doing up here? Yep, definitely catching up on fuel. 29 months of food. Heading into August, we would be harvesting here if this was a... Uh-oh. Alright. And immediately, the other guy is going after the bandit camp to try to keep all the influence they can. Just gonna find this bandit camp. How close is it? It's right here. Okay. We could definitely beat this guy. Where's his troops coming from? Way up here. How many militia do we have? 19. Alright, folks. Don't run. So we put him in a defensive posture. They're already coming out to meet us.
Advance!
Good, stay there. There we go, effectiveness 115. That's what you like to see. Get back in there. Down to 15. 14. Lost one of ours. They're done. Alright, see there we got 320 influence for that. We will take it for sure, and then we can come over here. Grab the moolah, send it to our treasury. That way, if we need to in the future, we can hire mercenaries. I was just thinking, might it be time that I start looking at the manor and church so I can get our area now versus later? Come on, guys, get in there and get it. It's just gonna stand in it. Alright, that's gonna go to my treasury. You guys come on back to where I can see you. And then we'll disband you. I have a tendency to standing out there in the field, which is not good for anyone. Okay, we did have another family move in while we were battling there. You notice I moved into their area here. Because if you look on the ground here, there are bodies. If they were in our region, we get a debuff for unburied bodies. Then we have to build a corpse pit and assign somebody to that, and already have the church available, so that we can bury the bodies. But this way, we don't have to worry about that. Although a church, I need to get planks going before I build a church. So we know what this next family is going to be doing. Is going to be doing a saw pit. Then our church will go in here, and our manor will go on this side. Or our manor will go here. No, I don't think so. I don't know where we'll put our manor yet. This back here would be a good spot, but that's kind of far away, and I want the arrows up front. We get attacked from somewhere. Troops are taking their time. Let's speed it up. Every time you hit pause, it slows down as well. Is that right? Yeah, it goes back not to where you were, but back to regular speed. I guess it went down to regular speed because the other troops came out of the camp. Although I changed that. Shouldn't have changed anything. Alright, that's good enough. Hello guys, and disband. Great job. Alright, workers within the... This is going to be the gathering camp over here with the berries. You can see it's shrinking. The seasonal deposit. So as it gets closer to winter, the berries and everything will appear. Wish it would tell you right off the bat what year you're in. Quite sure how to get King's favor either. Okay, saw pit's finished. We'll slap somebody in there and get them started on planks. Planks is kind of hit or miss. Sometimes you get plenty of planks right off the bat, and other times you don't get that many in the way of planks. The storage on this is really kind of confusing because it'll put a log in here, and then you'll get a notification that the storage is full, and then they cut it up. And I think they put them in here. But I don't know how much storage does it carry. Generic storage 50, log storage 1. So every time there's a log in there that they haven't got to sawing yet, you're going to get a notification that the storage is full. But you know, just another thing to pop up. But still, unless you change the thing like we did in settings where we switched it over to keep the same speed. I believe every time you got one of these suckers, see it? Look. And it's going to be the saw pit. Is there a log in there? Yeah, they put a log in. Good, and then the planks go down there. Good. And that is 5 planks. Do 5 planks at a time. We got 123. It might be time. Where's our hitching post? Go ahead and upgrade 2 planks here, and then get ourselves another ox. Where's that name again? Storage is full. That here? Yep. Yep. You have to upgrade these soon as well. But another ox is really going to help us out here in transporting things. Yep, and if you don't have one of these places, your ox will just go dotting off. Order another ox. There we go. We ordered another ox, and they'll bring them in here, and that way we can transport more for construction and for wood and everything else. Time, what are we doing here? Fuel 14 months. Fuel's not going to be a real problem. We got 2 logging camps going. And the next upgrade we're going to do is going to give us charcoal anyway. 36 family. I think we can do it. I think we can go ahead and put in some more herbages. Herbage. Move more burbage. We just gonna do it? I think we're just gonna do it here. Yeah. Do that. Now we look at planks. 8 planks. 2 more planks so we can build a church. Am I right about that? Oh, it might be 20. Yeah, it's 20 planks. There's a storehouse. This is going to slow things down as well. 10 planks. As we have it now. 13 planks. Alright, go ahead and do that. How are we doing over here? Variety of food. Yeah, so this... Bodies are gone now, but yeah. That was somebody else's responsibility, not ours. If you can, try to engage them in a territory that's not your own. And you want to build those extra facilities, otherwise you're going to get a debuff over here that there's unburied bodies.
You'll not find finer wares anywhere else. Come on, lads, come along.
I will be going down to grab some dinner here in a little bit. It's Taco Monday in the O'Day household. Yeah, this. You know what? So if you hit tab, you can take a look, see what all the houses have inside them. You can see if they have an upgrade available. Like these, that's just telling me that I haven't selected, chickens or vegetables or anything like that. Tell you how many people are living in them currently. And this one, I believe, is telling me that, yeah, that hammer was. I noticed that if you're looking at something in this game and something changes, you have to kind of redo it and refresh it so that you can see that it's changed. But yeah, you got 3 families that can move in now, and they're working on all these and the percentages. So, yeah, hitting tab. Didn't know that for the first minute that I was playing. And I believe this is the plot. Oh, this is the plot. It didn't have anything in it. Alright. $21 eggs, 27 vegetables. Alright, we've had 2 more families move in. That's awesome. We got saw pit already running. Cannery needs somebody, so we're going to go ahead and do that. That's going to give us leather in the marketplace, which is going to allow them to make cloaks and stuff, which means that we'll have the last thing available here, clothing stall supply. And once we put the church in, all the houses will have what they need to be able to move up to level 2. And that's when you can start doing, swords and bows and ale and things like that. We're not going to rush into that. Because like I said, while you're doing this, every time that you go into a house and you build it, the family complains and your approval goes down. And we're going to get that nice and high, maybe in the mid-80s, low 90s, before we start messing around with that. That's all I got to say about that. We need to break up the burbage here. I think we might put the church. Go ahead and put the church on this side. Might not be a bad idea. How many planks do we have? We have 3 whole planks because we're upgrading our storage facility here. Now, it's a huge upgrade. And before, the storage was, it was like 250. This is going to take it from 250 to 2,400 storage. You won't need to build another storage for quite some time once you upgrade your storage.
Keep your half warm and your home cozy. These things do happen from time to time.
Ask a quick question here. I know my phone's always listening because I just got a notification that there's Mexican food I can order near me. Alright. know that happens. Let's see here. Finish. See, this says +1. If we look in here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's going to be 6 buildings. We have 6 more families that can move in. We're up to 2 here. We now have somebody in the tannery. Planks keep moving slow. We might. Put in another saw pit. Where are we at on planks? Yeah, see, still at 3. Do you have other rocks yet? We do. It's almost like you need to, because you can assign livestock to a place. You know, it doesn't look like that's a possibility. But it's getting the... because the storage is not full here, right? No, generic storage 2 of 50. It's getting logs. Short on timber? No, we get 29 timber. Uh-oh. That's not the place we wanted, is it? No, we want this one. This one's already been... That's Wallbrand. Oh, they're going after this one. So this is the next one we want. Oh, Bupka's face here has already claimed this one next to us. So, yeah. Thanks for the land. This is going to be our farm area. I'll have to fight him if he tries to get it from me. Yeah, right. I'll be the first place I take. We're going to go ahead and slap another person in here so that we have 2 people bringing the logs around to where they need to go. That might speed up our planking. Ah, planking. It takes no time at all for them to do saw the planks. And all the time in the world here. Get another log up in here. I'm wondering if we already need another hitching post. And we got an axe just chilling over here. Both of them? Just one. Just one. But, he's coming to grab them. Put the log on the saw pit. Oh, now both of them are in there. And somehow another log got into the pit. Here you come over here. Are they chopping their own trees? What are you doing? You're just gonna go chill inside your house, huh?
Come one, come all. Feast your eyes on our
I guess grabbing an ox over here and go getting some wood would be too much to ask. Is that what I'm hearing?
This is heavier than it looks.
Man, oh man. Gotta wonder if can you use sign ox livestock to here yet? No, really can't.
Good mice. Good.
I don't know, I'm trying to figure this out. Who's responsible for picking up the logs and bringing it to the fire pit or for the construction site? I would imagine it would be our stable people that work in here. But are they just taken care of? Oh, 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 what are we doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? I have a long way away. Gonna move that fire pit closer to where the wood is, huh?
Feast your eyes on our fine selection.
Going to the saw pit? You're going to the saw pit. Yeah. Bad positioning of the saw pit. All the logs are over here. And I suppose I can move the log pit, saw pit over here.
Don't be shy, good sirs and ladies.
18 planks.
Come along, lad.
Alright guys, that's going to do it for this one.
Berries so plump and juicy.
Thank you for hanging out. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment in the comment section. If you liked the video, hit that thumbs up. If not, I will see you, hopefully, in the next video. Have a great day.
Come one, come all. Feast your eyes on our fine selection.
Alright guys, I am going to cut the screen here for about, I don't know, 30-45 minutes, eat some dinner in peace, and then I will be back on here in just a few minutes. So, just that time. So, alright guys, take two. Thanks for hanging out for a little while this afternoon, and we'll be back, like I said, 7:30 Eastern Standard to start the rest of our stream and stream until, well, whenever I get tired. Alright guys, see you in the next one. And YouTube, you guys too.